Hey guys, TJ with American Renovation. In today's segment, we're working with base molding. We're going to be doing an inside corner and an outside corner. The inside corner is going to be coped. Outside corner, because the corner bead is rounded, we're going to do 22.5 degree cuts. I'll show you how. So this is the miter saw I'm going to be using. This one's got the option of a miter, which goes left to right. And you can see the angles displayed on the lower part. And then it also has a bevel option, which is right here showing you the angles. And I'll be able to adjust it from the back, and it goes side to side. So I got a base molding right on my chop saw. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a 45 degrees on this side. Once I get that, I'm going to measure my measurement to get my 22.5. I'm going to set the saw back to 0, and I'm going to go ahead and make this a lot easier for myself. I'm going to cut this line right here and that line right there so I don't have to do as much coating. Take a look at that. You're going to see I got it cut right to where the detail is on this one. Same thing over here, right to the detail right there. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this guy. I'm going to pull off the corner, not where I'm going to cut from the cope side. And I'm going to measure 41 5/16. And I know that my 22.5 is going to be in this direction from the back side. The cool thing with this saw is it's got set markers. When I punch this bumper out, it sets it to 22.5 degrees automatically. With that set, I'm going to line up the shadow line. Take a look at that. A lot more accurate than a laser. You don't have to reset it. So let's go ahead and cut that. I'm going to grab my coping saw. I'm going to go ahead and start coping. Now I can take this piece and take another piece and I put it right on it. It's going to get a tight joint. So I'm about to cut my middle piece, which is going to be 22.5 and 22.5 on the other side, and it's typically 3/4 of an inch on the back side. Three-quarters of an inch. gonna take my tape measure, butt it to that wall, and get my number. And I'm going to get 44 and roughly 3/4. At 44 and 3/4 over there, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my first cut straight. Turn it over, measure 44 and 3/4. I'm going to go ahead and double check my number one last time, and I confirm that it's 44 and 3/4. I'm going to go ahead and set it at 22.5 degrees. Take a look at that, 22.5 right there. Going to line up the shadow. Before I nail it, I want to make sure that it fits pretty good. So all I gotta do is align it, and then I gotta nail it and glue it at the same time. Now that I got it glued, I'm going to go ahead and line up the cope side, give it a nail, give it a nail. I'm going to come to this corner, nail it. I want to find where the studs are and nail it. By knocking on the drywall, I'm searching for studs. If it sounds hollow, see the difference in noise? This wraps up our segment on base molding, coping one corner, 22.5 on the other side. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, happy renovation.